Oh fuck. I didn't expect you guys to call me. I'm actually getting ready to board a plane to Russia. Long story short, I found Bilo. Since the last time I was on your show, I've been tracking him down looking for his sweet, sweet cock. Along the way, I met her at Clint, who worked at the Upper Valley Mall in Springfield, Ohio, home of the AIDS. He is a member of the janitorial staff who has a severe form of debilitating autism. Honestly, I don't know how he cleans the mall, but then again, it is pretty nasty, so maybe he doesn't. Anyway, I talked to Clint because, as everyone knows, all red know each other. He said, Gasklubjetu aan Fosk Oeglubjesofagju, which I translated to mean that Bilo was being shipped to Russia to be sold into the sex trade. Well, I couldn't let that happen, so I sucked off Clint and bought a ticket on the first flight to Russia. I will keep you updated, but I have to go. They're boarding my flight. While I'm in Russia, I hope to see Hydra Vladimir Putin and proposition him for some hot foreign sex. Talk to you soon. For now, welcome Zach Roberts and RJ Quillen. You're listening to MOATAIF.
Hello and welcome to MOATAIF. Thanks to Agnes, hopefully she is able to find Bilo. I want that for her, you know.
I think she will find Bilo, because as she said, she talked to the Clint.
Right.
All know each other, that's just fact.
Yeah, right.
And I don't think he has any reason to lie to her.
Right.
Because they don't understand the concept of lying.
Yeah, but also at the same time, she had to interpret what he was saying. So there
True,
could have been
I
a misfire in the
interpretation. She might be pretty
interpretation.
fluent with that, since she
True.
made sweet, sweet love to one.
That is true. She might be pretty fluent.
And is currently in love with one. So she
Right.
she has to understand something they're saying.
Right. At least somewhat. She could have gotten most of the words. It's interesting to see what's going on in these folks' lives. It's
interesting.
I feel like we have a diverse group of friends now.
Not only do we have people who introduce the show, but they have stories too, and I like that we incorporate their stories into MOATAIF.
Yeah.
Last week was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
With the whole Artie situation.
Artie killed a man on live radio, and they're just replaying it every week on the radio.
Now, we wanted to bring back Artie for this, but we literally cannot find him.
Honestly, we don't know how to get in touch with him. We called all the normal numbers, and we usually leave our phones on
so he
up until the moment, until the moment of the show. But for whatever reason, he's unreachable today.
He could be dead, but I think he's probably seeking asylum somewhere.
Well, he did say Russia,
which coincidentally is the same place that Agnes is headed to. So.
Yeah.
What if he might want to kill Agnes for being does he have something against Agnes?
Well, yeah, because Agnes took his job when she purposely put him in solitary confinement to take his job. She admitted to that.
That could be tragic.
It could be tragic, but we have to assume that they're not going to just run into each other. Russia's a
small place.
Russia's a huge country, and you got to think Agnes is going to look for a and Artie is going to looking to live there for the rest of his life. So,
but little does Artie know that his son is there. Oh, I mean, Alimony's son is there.
Yeah, I was like, what? Because they don't know each other.
Yeah, I get Artie and Alimony confused.
Yeah, Alimony's dead.
Yeah,
which was actually a tragedy.
That's why I was confused, because I was like, wait, Artie killed himself. I was like, no, that's Alimony.
Yeah, Alimony's dead, which is actually a tragedy. The Springfield, because he lived in Springfield for the end of his life, but and the Springfield papers they changed the logo from Springfield News Sun to Alimony News Sun.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so sad. They're so sad about it. He was a very, he was the person that you see at the bagel shop, and they forgot their wallet, and so you buy them a bagel.
Yeah.
That's that's just who he
a
was.
washed up celebrity.
Right. And, you know, he provided a lot of, like, comedic relief to the people in the town. Like when he shit himself at the opera house.
Classic.
I fucking hate you. Like, you know, that was the type of shit that Alimony got into, and then, like, all of a sudden when he's gone, you know, and then you find out he had a reed chained in his basement, like, you know, it does change your opinion, but it also makes you realize, like, you know, how fragile life is, and, like,
right.
you know, how your time on life is short, and it's sad to think of. And, you know, you kind of wonder, when's it going to happen to me? And, you know, you think is Artie, or, you know, is Alimony, I mean, he was a good person in the town, he was a good member of the community, and then he's suddenly gone, and you wonder, you know, am I gonna die? You know, if someone like Alimony Sanchez, who has a Grammy, can die, like, can I die?
Yeah, we can all die.
And then it makes you think about the afterlife and how there is no God. What are we going to talk about?
I have no clue.
We love having dead air. That's for sure.
Let's just have an episode of, like, nothing but silence for 20 minutes.
That's a bad idea.
Nicholas would not listen.
That's like an immediate bad idea. So let's do 20 minutes of silence.
We have nothing else.
See you in 20 minutes. Well, it's 20 minutes later. We edited records in that time, so I hope you enjoyed this nice 20-minute relaxing time that we graciously gave to you. And hopefully next week we'll have something to talk about. Because, right now the only things that we really could have talked about were, like the primaries. And by next week, there will be, 3 primaries done. So, that's a good topic to talk about next week. And we'll have gone to the clubs, so there will be more interesting things to talk about next week. But this week, it was a nice time to reflect in those 20 minutes on the frailty of life, the way that anybody's life can just end in a second, and when it does, you evaporate into nothingness. Like, there is no God, there is no afterlife, there is no heaven, there is no hell. So just make sure you're doing all that you can in your life to make your life full and worth it. Tune in next week.